Welcome to another episode of Do You Even Resonate? All right, so this is a show where I conduct actual message testing on actual websites using their actual target customers. In this episode, we have Optimizely, and they are targeting e-commerce, retail, product leaders, innovation people, things like that. Okay, so this is the page. It's not the homepage. It's a /feature experimentation page. All right, so we put this page in front of 15 product people, and what did we learn? Well, overall, the clarity is lacking, and the interest in this product is very low. So it scored relatively poorly. And again, the thing with message testing is it will just tell you why that is. And we found out from the data pretty clearly what are the problems with this page. So let's go over these issues one by one. Let's start from the top, which is they're above the fold area. The most important place, obviously, needs to pique curiosity. Okay, deliver new experiences with more control and impact. And the problems start here. What is new experiences? Are we talking new variations or shipping new features? It's not clear. All right. With more control, what does that mean? And more impact. How does Optimizely make me get more impact? I'm maybe like I'm intrigued because everybody wants more impact. And then the second line here is like you get higher quality releases, safer tests, whatever that means, and faster feature validations. Is that like I run my A/B test for a shorter period of time? I don't know. So I'm getting I'm getting a little bit curious here, and so the people are getting a little bit curious here, and they're like, okay, they will surely explain all of this below there, right? But they don't. So they make all these claims, they promise these benefits, but they never follow up with how, and that's a big it's a big letdown, it's a big disappointment, and causes a lot of suffering along the way. There are other things here, whereas like this image here, okay, blue apron, change menu, and so there's now this guy here, like, and it's unclear what this image is showing. Like, there's some uplift numbers, I'm imagining, but from what? And does the guy with the glasses replace the egg, or like, it just the image is not working. It's not clear enough. And when we go to these three, I don't know, sub value props or whatever, again, these fall flat. And why is that? Because, hey, most people just read the subheads and nothing else. And so if you think about your subheads in that way, it makes sense, because when it says know what works or iterate with confidence, it's just not enough detail. The buyer for this product is not a generalist. It's a very specific type of person who speaks in very specific language. Now, if you say vague, generic things like deliver at every step, it just tells you nothing. So the overall level of understanding, the clarity is very poor here. It could be enhanced tremendously if these generic subheads would be replaced with specific language. Okay, testimonials. And so then we get to the capabilities thing here, okay? The capabilities are interesting. Is there's overwhelming amount of people say that they feel overwhelmed at this point. It's too much. It's too much. There's no like credibility problem here. There's no specific credibility problem, but it's just too much. It's just too much. So the better design would be to lead with the three maybe most important messages, and then link out to further details. Yeah. Also, none of these things are clickable. Certain product managers in software who are like actually ideal target customers don't get the lingo. They don't get the lingo. Like they were questioning like, how does this data lab work, and what is it exactly? And there were questions about the stats engine. How does it work exactly? And other things like that. So if we look at the highlight number 2, there's a specific comment here, like maybe it's the next question. What is unclear, off-putting? Yeah, empowering my team with full stack controls, or progressive delivery, or sequential error control, or things like that. It's just people like, what? So you can't assume that everybody just gets it, right? And so there's no way to actually learn more. There is no link to click here. Okay, and then we get to the bottom section here, which is like this. Start with the free feature flags, mobile app A/B testing, and data course. Let's look at each of these. So I think this part here, and overall this 3 blocks that follow, the best part of this page. Now we get into some specifics, right? Some specifics, and the feature flags is interesting. Piques curiosity. This like toggle on and off is interesting and clear. What is not clear though is this numbers. So like, why is my significance not 95%, for instance, or conversion is 23.7% and baseline is +8. So is the baseline 8% and then I had a 23% lift, but the plus sign is here, or is my baseline 23 and then I got an 8% uplift? I don't know. And what graded the uplift? I don't know. Like toggling off or adding the clearance, so I shouldn't be wondering about this. It should be evident. You need to just spell it out more. Otherwise, easily, hide or roll out a product feature. Great, clear language. Choose. Sign up now is the CTA. Okay, great. Mobile app A/B testing. Run multiple. Blah, blah, blah. Now the image here is completely unclear. Like you look at it and like, what is this chart and what is this thing and what is the report? Like it's just very hard to make any sense of it. And the CTA suddenly changes for more about app testing. Okay, interesting. Data core service, and this is like most unclear part of it. And the image is, you just don't know what's going on over here, and it's about data core service. And so this is the key problem with this page. What is this about? Are you pitching the free sign up to the feature flags product, or is this like a overall what is optimized as experimentation tool? Because you can do all these things, right? And then it's like the A/B testing, whatever mobile app things going on here. So, and this is the problem where like there's a lack of focus, which makes people uninterested because they don't even know what the offer really is. And also, if you look at the overall insight, what are the key doubts? And maybe I'll toggle the favorites on here. But there's the differentiation problem. People are aware of like competitive products, the amplitude experiments or VWO. How is this different? Not a word about it is mentioned. And it's like, it sounds like it can do it all. And, it's like all software pitches sound like this. It's like, more of the same, essentially, like no magic sauce, really. And don't know really about all these capabilities. Or what is still unclear are, the machine learning. Different people have different questions after reading this thing. And also, they don't know, like the sign up now and sign up, like what is the offer, as I said. Yeah, so if they would dial down on what the offer is and make it clearer, address the claims made above the fold, this page would work so much better, reduce the overwhelm over here, and so on and so forth. All right, so this is it for this time. Peace out.